Hey everybody, it's me again. I'm back. It's June 8th, 2017, Thursday. Basically, what I was trying to say was, as far as like white people and tanning, I just don't understand the whole concept of it. I don't get it. It's like, you guys want to be black so bad, but you don't want to be black. And I just don't understand the whole concept of it. I don't understand the insecurities of your mindset when it comes to you saying stuff like this. You trying to compare your arm to a black person's arm, trying to say, look how tan I am, almost close to your complexion. But you don't want to be black and you don't want to be called nigger. I just don't understand that. But then you have white people try to have with cornrows, braids, afros. You guys, I just don't understand it. And you guys talk a lot of shit about black people, but you want to look like us. You guys want to talk behind our back, do all this crazy shit, argue, fight. And it's so funny when, interracial couples date. It's always funny when I've dated some women in this life, and a lot of white women and stuff like that. And it's funny how like the women that I've dated, they're always so damn quiet. White women, they're so damn quiet. But it's like it's so funny. But when they get to their own people, they could talk up a storm. But when a black person wants you to talk, you guys want to stay silent and have your mouth shut all the time. What's up with that? I don't understand that whole concept. You guys want to be quiet, but when it comes to your own people, own women, and you could chat up a storm. And I've heard many of you white people. And I say to these girls that I've dated, like, how come you could talk to her that way, but you can't talk to me that way? I don't understand that. That's kind of confusing to me, but I understand it because you're going to be more comfortable with people that look just like you more than you are with people that don't look just like you. And it's so funny that white women, whenever you have a disagreement with them, first thing they always say is, why are you yelling for? What's your problem? When the white man that they're with treat them like shit. And they tolerate it because I've talked to women, okay, that were white, that were married to white men, and they didn't treat them as good as they said they were. Did I hear them complaining, saying that, they didn't fuck me right, they didn't treat me right, they were always working all the time, and they weren't worried about me and the kids as much, or they would give us a little bit of time as they can, or they give us whenever we can, because they were so concerned about money. And that's why a lot of you white women that work are so concerned about money just as well, because you guys come from the seed of the white man. You guys, you know what I mean, all the time. Just like I said in one of my other videos about why white people are so impatient, because they are. They want things done like yesterday. I don't understand that. You guys have so many issues with ourselves, and it's like this whole world is mental. This whole world is mental. And we allow ourselves as people to get tricked every day. And like I said, you white people are always the ones that want to be the deceivers, and always want to have trickery all the time and fuckery. It's you guys. It's you guys are the ones that don't want to talk to us. You guys are the ones that want to disrespect us. You guys are the ones that are afraid of us when it comes to all aspects. But then you want to be like us. You want to talk the talk, walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like a Justin Bieber or an Eminem or somebody like that. influenced by the black man talking the talk, but then you guys want to, but then when you get around your white people, you guys know how to talk proper. I don't get that about a lot of, and do I hate Eminem or Justin Bieber? No, I don't hate them. I don't know them. You know what I mean? They don't know me. All these white kids and people in the industry, just this whatever, Hollywood, entertainment, whatever type of business. It's and you have all these white kids that want to quote unquote act like a black man. Just don't understand it. But then you guys still call us niggas. And you guys know how to talk proper in front of your own people. You guys talk shit about us. All the time. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. But we allow ourselves to tolerate this shit. And we do. As black people. And it's like, then you white people get mad at us and say, oh, how dare you guys say this? We don't have white privilege. Yes, you do. You guys are afraid of us. So this is why I say to the black man and woman, if you know these motherfuckers are afraid of us, why don't we come together? Why are we afraid of ourselves? Okay? That's frustrating in itself. But no, we don't want to learn. No, we don't want to listen. No, we don't want to pay attention. No, we don't want to put our black dollars together. No, we want to be ignorant and act like niggas. And we want to act like fools. And we want to act like idiots all the time. And this is what, we want to co-sign. This is what we, are happy with. White people are not comfortable in their own skin. Point blank, period. They're not. And they're afraid of us. And we know this as black people. We know that they're cautious around us. We know, no matter how many guys you've been with, white women, that are black, that don't mean you still, can't be racist or prejudiced. You can still have hatred towards someone. Because once you white people get around your white people, you're comfortable. But when it comes to a black person, you're on edge all the time because you're afraid. Some of that is fear. And some of it is just ignorance. And it's like you guys have a lot of white ignorance. That's why a lot of you white people will not like some of these videos, because you have a lot of white guilt. I don't care how many niggas you fuck white women, as you call us anyway. I don't care how many black, quote unquote, men you be with. It don't matter. You still call us niggas behind closed doors around your white people. You still act funny around us because you're on edge all the time. And you guys keep continuously say, oh, I'm not prejudiced. Yes, you are. White men are prejudiced too. White men are so envious of the black man, it's not even funny. But we keep thinking time and time and time again that they love us. Yeah, I talk to white people. Listen to me. Here's the thing. I hate white ignorance. That's what I hate. I hate white ignorance. I hate when white people are so damn ignorant. Don't be calling me boy or black boy or, whatever. Call me Russell. That's who I am, okay? Call me Russell. That's it. Treat me like like you treat everybody else. But you know what? They're not going to treat us like that. They like to say smart comments to our face or underneath their breath, like most of them do. And then you wonder, and then we tolerate that shit. Honestly, that gets annoying after a while, okay? You guys are not comfortable in your own skins at times. And you guys definitely aren't comfortable around us. Because that's why do so many white and black people get into arguments? Why do so many white and black relationships never work out down the road, even when we have kids? I've heard so many damn stories about white and black couples never working out. Because you know why, white people? You know why, black people? Because we're two different type of individuals. That's why. Black people, we're more strict, stern, and firm about a lot of things. And a lot of you white people are so free about everything. You let your kids do anything. You let your kids wear anything. You let your kids date, whoever you want. You let your kids, let the boyfriend sleep over. Really? This is how it is? And look at some of the clothes that these white girls are wearing today. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy today. And you see some of these parents let some of these white kids wear some of these clothes today. And they don't care. And it's just funny how with us, like, as black people, yes, our women are very shapely anyway. Okay? Very shapely anyway. And it's so funny today. Like, you see some black women and white women trying to switch roles. You're trying to see some black women, not all, but some, they're trying to get flatter asses like white women used to have. Now you're seeing more white women with big asses. I'm not saying I'm not mad at that. I like looking at a fat ass. Don't get me wrong. I like looking at a nice ass either or. But it's just so funny how we're switching roles, and we're seeing a lot of black women trying to look like they're white, and white girls trying to look like they're black. Just with the butt and the boobs, and it's just certain things that seem like are switching roles. And I just don't understand it. Like I said, am I mad? Am I mad if I see a white girl with a fat ass? No. Am I mad if I see a black woman or Spanish woman with a fat ass? No, I'm not. I'm not mad at any of that. But it's like, only thing what I'm mad about when it comes to Caucasian race is you guys are not comfortable with your own skin. That's the problem. You're not comfortable with your own skin. And it's like, I just don't understand that. You want to be like us, but you don't want to be like us. You want to be tan, but you don't want to be called nigger. You want to look like us, walk like us, talk like us, listen to our music, you know what I mean? But you don't want to be like us. You can't ever be like us. Just be who the hell you are. That's it. Be who you are. Just appreciate who you are as a white person and stop being so damn ignorant and realize that you have a white privilege. Realize that, that you're not going to go through the same struggle as we do as black people. It's not about hating. It's about wake up, white people. Wake up and understand what privilege you guys have, because like I said, we don't have the same privilege. We have to step it up every single time. For an example, let's just say this. When we go to a job interview, we have to look up to par. Okay? We have to get a suit or the women wear like some type of nice skirt or some type of something to look, appropriate. We have to have our resumes on point. Our job history has to be on point. Our dialect has to be on point, the way we speak or whatever. We all have to be on point. Why is that? Whose rules are these? Did we make up these rules? No, white people made up these rules. And we have to follow. So once again, they're dictators just like Hitler was. Just like how Hitler was on the Jews. And Hitler was a Jew his damn self. Like I say, it's like you guys want to be like us so much, but you don't. So stop. Stop acting like this. Stop being so damn ignorant. You guys talk about us like dogs. And you treat us like shit, you know what I mean? And you guys, don't think that you do. I'm going to say this to the white people that actually want to understand the black race, that want to actually take the time to understand this. I applaud you if you are willing to understand us and willing to understand your privilege as a white person. Understand that me and you are going to be different. But it seems like all you white people are the same. Impatient, ignorant, acting stupid, acting like children at times when you don't have your way. Really? How old are you? Grown-ass people, grown-ass race acting like little kids. I thought we grew out of our childhood. So why is people going back to that childhood? And this is how it is with you white people. You white people, can't handle the damn pressure. Because you know why you can't handle the pressure? Because every time that you have something dramatic that happens in your life, you guys run to drinking, smoking, doing whatever it takes to hurt yourselves. And this is acceptable. And you guys definitely don't like to hear advice from a black person, because every time we give you advice, sound advice, that's, that the white man's saying, you listen to him, but you won't listen to that black person. That black person said the same thing as that white person did. I think that's so foolish and so dumb. It's so funny in my life, in my 40 years of living. Okay, I would say the same thing, and then a white person would say it to that white person, then they'll listen to that person more. Like it has more meaning. And I get it, guys, because you feel like, you're white, I'm white. We can relate. So me and you can relate. So I'm going to say this to the black people. Let's start relating a little bit more. Okay? Stop having these damn attitudes at the jobs. Let's say, for an example, I work at a gas station, and black folks are the first one to always want to get upset when I have to ID them for something that, for them want to smoke something. You know what I mean? Because you want to smoke some weed. But then you're going to call me a nigger and be on my butt because the fact is I'm doing my job. That's so stupid. You chose to smoke cigarettes and weed or whatever the case. You chose that. And you want to give a brother like me or a sister, whoever, attitudes that look just like you. Because why? You want to be an asshole. You want to be a jerk. I think that's just so damn foolish. If I was smoking cigarettes, or whatever the case is, and someone asked me for my ID, even though I'm 40 years old, I would give them my ID. I'm not going to make a damn big deal about it like all people do. I think it's just ridiculous. It's a job. And people get irritated. Oh, I'm grown. I don't care how grown you are. You're not God. And people think that they're bigger than themselves, and that's the problem. People are just so damn selfish, and it's a shame. People are just so damn selfish today. And you're about yourself. And let me tell you something. For us that make poor decisions, we only can blame ourselves at the end of the day. So stop making excuses, for stupid shit. Because, the stupid shit that you could have changed a long time ago, but you chose not to. That's your fault. So like I say to people, stop with this thinking you're bigger than the next person or whatever the case is. And let me tell you something. When I make these videos, it's my reality. This is my reality. This is how I feel about certain white people, how I feel about certain black people. And, we don't want to listen, learn, or hear anything. We're on deaf ears. Like I said in one of my other videos, black people, we should be ashamed of ourselves about what has happened over the years. Okay? Just like when Jackie Robinson became the first African American to play baseball for the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947. Okay? And the next year we had Larry Doby of the Cleveland Indians. He was the second black person, and think about what they had to endure back in those days when they hated us anyway. Even worse. and it was you white people that was trying to mess with Jackie Robinson, mess with the Larry Doby, mess with, all these type of people that were being powerful, messing with the Rosa Parks because she didn't want to give up her seat on the bus. You want to mess with the Martin Luther King that was trying to unite all types of people. You want to mess with the Malcolm X, that said, by all means necessary. And it was sad that even with Malcolm X, our own brothers and sisters killed him because they felt like he was getting bigger than what he was, because he was starting to understand himself a little bit more. And his wife and his kids had to be fatherless. And that's a shame. And that's a shame that we keep constantly doing this to each other every single day. So let me tell you something, people of America. Wake up. Black people, wake up. White people, stop being so damn racist and prejudiced and having lack of knowledge of self. Black people, same thing. Stop having lack of knowledge of self. Remember that our ancestors went through a lot worse than what we've gone through right now. Remember this. Time and time and time again, we keep forgetting about the sacrifices that they went through. And we don't care. We got all this technology, all these phones, all the computers, all everything that could do things for themselves with the tap of a button, pretty much, tap of a finger. And we, it's like, just think about how many people had to go through a lot just for us to get where we are right now. A lot of people don't care. A lot of people don't take the time to understand themselves. And you might look at this and say, oh, he's just an angry black man. No, I'm upset because I want, here's what I want people to understand of all of us. Stop being ignorant. We have choices in this life. Stop being ignorant. White people, stop being racist. Stop defending your racism. Stop defending your people, acting like it's cool. It's cool to be ignorant. It's cool to be afraid of us. It's cool for us, not to communicate the way we should. But this is what you white people keep doing with us. So like I said, some of you guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Ashamed of yourselves. You guys are afraid of us. You guys don't want to be around us. So I'm saying this to the black people. If they don't want us around, then, and we know this, then let's come together. Let's come together. Let's think about unity. Do we want to do that? That's the question, black people. Do you hear anything that I'm saying? Do you hear what any black people are saying? Like people like Boyce Watkins and Umar Johnson. Are you hearing what brothers like that are trying to say? Are you listening? Or are you just hearing? Just like when we hear the birds chirping in the morning every time when we wake up. So I'm saying to black people, let's wake up. And for the white people, stop being so damn racist. And if you don't like us, don't mess with us. Period. Don't like us, that's fine. Don't mess with us. Don't be around us. Don't talk to us. Don't hire us. And black people, we know this, so stop. So let's stop, getting ourselves our money together, black people, and start owning something. Stop complaining. Let's stop complaining. Let's start owning something. Let's get our mindsets in a different direction and come together instead of being all this prideful and angry. I hate him, hate my baby mama, hate my baby daddy, hate my ex-wife, hate my ex-girlfriend. It's to stop all this hate and come together and clean our acts together and start acting like mature individuals, because we can do it if we want to do it. But the problem is, do we want to do it? That's the question. And I don't think some of us even care to even listen. So I just don't understand that. for the life of me. So if you guys, as black people, want to keep acting like slaves and want to keep being content in this life, then you keep being content. But I don't want to be content. I want black people to come together. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to challenge people. Hit me up at my email. I'm not a good computer guy, but I don't, if you hit me up on my email, I can hit you back. It's millsrussell@rocketmail.com. So MILLSRUSSELL at rocketmail, ROCKETMAIL.com. Russell. So millsrussell@rocketmail.com. Email me some ideas. I want to put my money in. I want to put some money together myself so I can stop being poor. I want black people to come together and have fun and have benefits, okay, of this life that God gave us. Instead of us talking about struggle or staying in the projects or staying in the hood or staying poor or staying on the system. It's like the system ain't built for us, so let's get off the damn system. Stop it. Stop being so damn lazy and make excuses, black people. Let's get our money together. Okay, let's think about owning stuff, like owning our own studios. Okay, being directors of our own production companies or so forth or whatever, being our own Hollywood, being our own, NBA, instead of waiting for somebody to draft us in any of these pro sports teams. How about we create our own sports teams? You know what I mean? And that would be the help of our own people. Get our own black lawyers, get our own black doctors, get people to be on board and make some money and think about the future of our families and ourselves. But no, we don't want to do that. We're just thinking about ourselves. It's like I said before in one of my other videos, it's like if you took